Here we go. Oh. Hi, I'm Sarah URANUS, Amara here, and I'm sailing Neptune Michelle. And today we're going to talk about, you know, one more time, talk about the corona illness or the corona sickness. And, wow. Okay. First off, we're not no YouTube business, mate. We're not making any income through Google, through YouTube. We don't have no businesses backing us up. We have no one affording or backing us up. We're not a mate anyway. So we're not going to lose any trade worth or income or gal or weird guild or whatever you want to call it on this film because we're not a mate. So, but we already talked about the illness. We don't need to talk about it anymore. I think one film on it was good enough. Now, why we do not work. We already made a film probably long about this, but hey. Anyway, so we talked about, SailorMoonTV.com or Sailor Moon TV. And them being the only Sailor Moon webstead on the interweb to have all the Sailor Moon things. The Deke, the Pioneer, the Viz, the Farseer show, the song shows, all that. Now, if you have Google Chrome as the web seeker, then Google Chrome has this shift to it, unknown to anyone. And at one time we did have a LG Google Chrome base with Google Chrome OS, so we did. But for anyone who had Google Chrome as a web seeker, the Dolby Flash player, whatever player that they worked with, wouldn't run. Now, apparently, Sailor Moon TV is working on a heel for it, but as of right now, they haven't said anything about their heel. If you use Microsoft Edge or even Microsoft Explorer, but why would you at that point? If you use Moldy Firefox or Apple Safari or Opera or using the AOL Explorer, but why would you want to work that one? Because you actually got to buy that one. The films play well. Why? Who knows? Can I go on? Well, sure. As Sarah Uranus put it, it has something to do with some shift in the update or some shift in the software or whatever that Google made that apparently made it where Google Chrome couldn't play anything off SailorMoonTV.com or whatever, or Sailor Moon TV, but unknown to anyone. Like they wouldn't say nothing. Like just one day it'd go on and you would say, okay, Sailor Moon TV's having one of their hang-ups. And when the hang-up went longer than a month and 2 months, well, I don't know if Sailor Moon TV is going to get the heel for it. You see, a lot of folks that run websteads have probably not a lot of running lead over how something runs on their webstead or how something behaves on their webstead. But I really don't think they have any say over how anyone else makes their stuff behave on a webstead. Like why Microsoft and Apple and Molly and whoever does Opera. Apparently they didn't mind. Whatever thing they did to theirs, apparently they still let their stuff run that. But Google didn't want it to run it for whatever grounds. They just made it where it wouldn't run it. I don't know. And I do know that Dolby Flash is going to be, withdrawed after December of this year. And a lot of websteads have probably already made the to jump to whatever new player is out there. But that's not until December. So if Chrome pulls out on Dolby Flash, and they said they wouldn't pull out on it until December, then that was kind of misleading if that's what was going on. But it seems just to be only on that webstead. Like I said, if you use Microsoft Edge or Apple Safari or Molly Firefox or Opera, everything runs well with a new player. Yeah, you're right, Sailor Neptune. I mean, the Dolby Flash withdrawal isn't until December. But yes, a lot of websteads have made the pick for withdrawal it early, but Google said they're going to be done with it, and Microsoft said they'll be done with it by December, and I guess that's the same thing for Molly and the same thing for Apple, but it's not December yet. And Chrome doesn't want to run Sailor Moon TV stuff. And if you got like Microsoft Windows or Apple Macintosh OS, or you got Apple iOS, or you got Google Android, or you got Linux, very few reckoners run off of that, then you're good because you can always jump to some other web seeker. But if you got Google Chrome OS, you can't jump to any other one unless it comes from the web shop. So that's kind of bad. And I don't even know about the cracking my neck there. So that's what's going on. Yes, Sailor Moon TV does know about the heel, but knows about the hang-up. But if they can actually heal it, that's a whole other unlike thing. Yes, they can make it where they can make their webstead run, make it behave a way so Google Chrome can run the stuff again, but there is no word if they've actually gotten it to do that or not. So yeah, that is the update. They haven't, Sailor Moon TV has not said any more about it from what they put on their webstead, so your guess is good as mine that I've actually got the heel for it or not. So, yeah, as Sailor Neptune, as Sailor Uranus said it, as of right now there isn't really any heel for it. And why Google made the pick to not let Google Chrome play anything on the webstead is beyond me. When we all know Microsoft Edge and Apple Safari and Molly Firefox and even Opera, plays that stuff well. Even with the updated player, which most likely might be the new, at least most likely. Yes, I'm sure some websteads have already withdrawn on Dolby Flash already, true. But a lot of websteads still have not withdrawn on it yet, and the withdrawal isn't until December. So I don't know. But if you have Microsoft Edge or Apple Safari or Molly Firefox or Opera or even the ALX Explorer, you're good. Should be Seeker. Looker, I guess. Then that's all I'm going to say there. So, I guess we can end this film now. I'm Sarah Uranus. I'm Sailor Neptune. We'll see you later.